Well, Wednesday morning, maybe something like May 7th, 2025. Anyways, good news today is that my first two videos that I had saved as private and then scheduled to be released this morning, that did work. They did get published. I did get some views already, so the good news is that process works. Got that verified. You know, I don't know whether those hashtags and the tags and the keywords in there are going to do me any favors or help or hinder. I'm just hoping at this point some more people see my videos and maybe put a follow on, but whatever, we'll make it work. I guess I'm gonna go for a little drive today up into the mountains. Gonna go to a little town out of Auburn called Foresthill, kind of an interesting little town. Once I get up there, I'm going to talk about some things that did not go right with my editing and posting this morning. I've really been hoping during this initial period to be putting at least 1 or 2 videos out a day. Had a slight glitch with that today. I'll be talking about it once we get up to Foresthill. All right, well, I made it to Foresthill. This is the entrance to the town right here. Very small little town, not a whole lot going here. This is the main road that goes through town. Not a lot of people out here. Video that I've been working on editing and getting ready to post it, and put a lot of work into editing, you know, maybe an hour or two. And every time I tried to go export it out of the Mimo app, it would tell me that I didn't have enough space on my iPhone to make this happen. So I deleted some large files, deleted some photographs, some videos and stuff like that. Still couldn't export. You know, tried restarting the phone, still couldn't export. It became kind of frustrating because I knew that on my phone I had, well, I worked it up to 10 gigabytes of free space, and I was using the, you know, the settings to check my storage and everything like that. So finally I went in to ask ChatGPT for some advice, and it gave me a list of about 4 or 5 things to check. Most of them I had already done. But one thing that it advised me to do, which I hadn't thought of, is actually to go into the DJI, Mimo app and check the cache and maybe clear the cache out, because that was taking a lot of space. So I went in to look at the cache, and there was a lot of storage being taken up in there. And like a fool, I deleted all of the cache at one time. Deleting all the cache, I did free up a ton of space, but then the bad news, I found out that my draft that I had been working on editing was deleted as well. And I had no way of recovering it. So all that editing time kind of threw out the window. So the lesson I learned there, I don't know. In my life, when I have setbacks, things like this, I try to look at them as learning experiences. So what I learned from this is that I just need to really update my workflow, and after I do an export, I want to make sure I do cleanup of, you know, any more unused files, cache, and all that kind of stuff, so I'm on top of the free space situation. But then I started looking at one more issue. I've been shooting so far, I've been shooting in 4K, very high resolution, and exporting in 4K, and I never gave too much thought to that, you know, huge file size and all that kind of stuff. And I started thinking, well, you know, who's really going to be looking at my stuff anyways? I'm not making motion pictures. I'm not making stuff that's going to be at the Sundance Film Festival. I'm just an old guy shooting some travel video and having fun with it, right? So starting today, I've lowered my shooting resolution to 2.7K. I brought it down from 4K to 2.7K. I'm going to export it at 2.7K, and we'll see what that looks like. I don't think I'm going to see any huge difference as far as the quality of my output. My file sizes are going to be smaller, easier for my phone to work with. So that's the positive takeaway from this. This entrance to this old property. Yeah, here's a cool little place, the Happy Mouth Bakery and Cafe. Breakfast and lunch, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. Just got invited into this coffee shop and bakery, Foresthill Farms and Bakery. So I'm going to try their cinnamon roll. They just heated up a cinnamon roll for me. Thing looks amazing. It's got raisins in it too. Wow. This right here was worth the drive. Well, 30 seconds later, that cinnamon roll is amazing. I'm going to go back in and talk to the owner again. She's the one that invited me in. I'm going to get her name and write her a Google review before I leave right now. That thing is so good. My visit to Foresthill was not exactly what I had planned, but I didn't really have anything planned other than to just come and walk around and shoot some video of the town. Anyways, got invited into a new little bakery, had an amazing cinnamon roll, met the owner, very kind, sat there and wrote them a positive Google review, and so it's been a great trip.